is, as I initiate the topic, I just request everybody to keep themselves on mute so that we don't have any disturbance in between. So can everybody be on mute, and we'll be active on the chat box, okay? And what I'll do is at the end, I'll take the questions. So we can have question answer session also. So towards the end, I'll take the question. So the topic today is leadership sutras for professional effectiveness post pandemic. Okay. And this is a very wonderful quote which I recently came across, which suits leadership. If I have to define leadership, this quote is perfect and apt epitome of leadership. Okay. The leader has the first responsibility to define the reality to their followers. In between, the leader has to act like a servant, and at the end, the leader needs to express gratitude for the work done to the followers, to the team members. Okay, now what do you mean by leader has to give a vision or reality and end with a gratitude, and in between be a servant? Is leader has to give the right kind of strategy and cultural balance. एक लीडर को राइट काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रैटेजी और कल्चरल बैलेंस देना बहुत जरूरी है, so that the team members can take the ownership and responsibility of their own work. That is what is leadership all about. A true sutra for leadership is elevating other people, motivating other people, inspiring other people, so that they do their work with ownership and responsibility. So, with this thought process, I am going to initiate the session. Can I get OA in the chat box if you are with me and you have understood what is the true meaning of leadership? True meaning of leadership is that I enable, I elevate, I inspire the team members around me to to be elevated. So can I get OA in the chat box? Can I get OA in the chat box if you have understood what I mean? Excellent, excellent. Thank you for that OA. Ownership and responsibility. That is what is the true meaning of leadership. Now, if we see at present, we are sailing through pandemic, and there are different concerns with which we all are surrounded with. The first and the very foremost concern, which even a leader is surrounded with at particular period of time, and especially when you are in the age group, if I'm not wrong, you all are in the age group of around 20 to 26. Am I right? Can I get right in the chat box if I'm right? The students who are listening, you are in the age group of around 19, 20 to 25. Okay. So your major concern would be, the first concern would be financial. What about my financial growth in the future? Considering that the job opportunities now are somewhere limited, or I need to upskill myself. So the first concern is financial. The second concern is handling the conversations. Like now, all the conversations have been shifted from offline or classroom, or even in the business scenario in the office. The conversations used to happen now they have shifted to virtual. So how do I handle this virtual conversations? Sometimes with strangers, like you are stranger to me right now, I do not know anybody out there. So either I can have anxiety about it, or I can feel, wow, thanks to this particular platform that I'm able to connect with Shivani, Garima, I'm able to connect with Neha ma'am, Manisha ma'am. Are you understanding? But that can be an anxiety or a concern. Virtual communication. Okay, that can be an anxiety or a concern. Another concern for you people might be getting the right kind of job at right kind of at right time, which suits your which suits your requirements, which suits your career professional needs. And in your age group, there is one more concern, that is finding the right kind of life partner, because you are also in that particular age group where your next concern would be finding the right kind of life partner in my life. Okay. Now, I will tell you one very important thing, okay? If today I'm going to share with you 6 leadership sutras, and I take a guarantee that if you follow these 6 leadership sutras, these all concerns in your life, 90% of these concerns will just be your illusion or your imagination. They will not be a reality. Because with this 6 leadership sutras, you will be equipped to handle any challenges, any situations, any people in your life with mindfulness, with resilience, and with compassion. Okay. So, can I get excited in the chat box? Can I get excited in the chat box? So, I am giving you a guarantee that 90% of these all concerns, common concerns according to research, which youngsters are now undergoing, they are going to be just your imagination, just an illusion. And they will not be a reality because these 6 sutras will teach you how do you respond to your life and not react in a given scenario. Okay. Now, what are these 6 sutras going to train you into, or what are these 6 leadership sutras going to, create your identity as? So, first and foremost, please remember this is not the first time we are facing a challenging situation. In our previous, times also, we have faced First World War. We have faced depression, Great Depression. We have faced Second World War. We have faced many epidemics. Okay. So different challenges human beings have faced. Okay. Now, some human beings have moved past these challenges, and they have moved past the anxiety, the negative thought processes, and just entering into a rat race and fighting with each other, to thriving, through evolving to the possibilities which are available in the market. Right now, also, there are so many new possibilities which are available in the market. And if you want to encash on them, you can do it. And that is the fact, that is the reality. But if you do not want to encash on them, and if you just want to keep on thinking about all those concerns which I told, financial concern, job milega ki nahi, upskilling karu, kaise karu, I will just wait till the market opens up and all, then that will become a reality. Okay. Because you see, I'm just going to explain a very simple, analogy. Okay. Analogy of Bhagavad Gita. Like Krishna and Arjuna were having a dialogue in the initial stage in the battlefield, where Krishna told Arjuna that he is entering into the dilemma to enter into the battlefield or not, because he was identifying the identity which Arjuna had for himself was of a fighter. Okay. So when you identify yourself as a fighter, what happens is, please listen to the students. अगर आप खुद को एक fighter समझते हो, तो for a fighter there are 2 things. Okay, duality of mind हो जाता है, winning या losing, good or bad, लोग क्या कहेंगे, my ego, his ego, anger, fear, guilt, shame, criticism, competition. This is all the world of fighter. Fighter lives in the world of duality. Okay. Fighter lives in the world of duality. Okay. That is what Arjuna was facing. He was facing duality. Should I enter into this fight or not? Because I am facing my own brothers, my own relatives. So should I or should I not? But when you identify yourself as a warrior, there is no duality. Okay, there is no duality of mind. For a warrior, when there is a challenge, I have to enter the challenge. And once I come out of the challenge, there is only 2 things which is going to happen in my life. Either I'll get success, or I will learn something new and I will again take action. Okay. So, if you identify yourself as a fighter, your focus is on the outcome. Okay. See the circle out here. Can you see the circle? Identification. If I identify myself as a victim, as a fighter, I will just be focused on the outcome. I will never ever engage in the process. But a true leader never ever. Thanks for writing that. Yes, Shivani. It means that you all are listening to me. A true leader, जो एक सच्चा warrior होता है ना, एक leader होता है, he is never ever concerned about the outcomes because he know that if I engage into the right kind of processes, automatically I am going to get the outcome. Outcome आज नहीं तो कल आएगा. Unless and until I get the outcome, my movie has not reached the climax. Picture abhi baki hai. And that is what is a warrior. So you, from now